YouTube automation. YouTube automation. This is coming up quite a bit. And initially I was like, well, I think I know what it means, but let's get into it. So I realized it's exactly what I thought it was. There are people actually seeking freelance professionals to automate their YouTube channel because they think it's going to get them more leads. And so I'm here to tell you today that YouTube automation is not the way to go when your strategy does not include or focus on just getting views in order to do Google AdSense. It seems like it's like the greatest thing since sliced bread. You're gonna get automatic comments, you're gonna get automatic likes, more views. But when you're trying to build an authentic brand and you're trying to get your message out, your talent out, your expertise out, it's not so important for your views to be super high. It's not so important for you to have a full queue of comments that aren't really saying anything, right? That's not the point. The point is for you to get real humans watching your video so that they can see and engage with you as a business owner or as a brand. The last thing you want to do is to be known as the person who is reaching really far because they're trying to get these likes and nobody wants to engage with them. There's a man who has an Instagram page, and the Instagram page has 17,000 followers. So at first glance, I'm like, okay, you know, and then I look at the feed and he has 4 posts. That was the first time I went on his page. Well, he reached out to me to talk about YouTube. And I went back to his Instagram page and I said, well, for somebody who has 17,000 followers on Instagram, you have to be quite savvy with social media. So I went back to his page just out of curiosity. Someone told me, go back to his page. And I pressed on the followers and it was nothing but blank icons, random names, the numbers, the codes, the underscores, all of that. And I said, oh, he bought these followers. And it looks, as a consumer, as a potential client, even as somebody who, you know, is potentially going to work with him, it's not a good look. Because what it says is, you know, your priorities are out of order, right? You're not willing to take the time it takes to build a following. The best advice that I've gotten just with coaching is you build a strong coaching practice one person at a time. Your brand and your business is nothing different. Every time you get a new subscriber, you need to celebrate. Every time you get a new follower, you need to celebrate, right? We look at these metrics that have been glamorized in a very unrealistic way. You don't know the strategies that these people are using. You don't know how many people are doing things that they should not be doing and just maybe have not gotten caught yet. You should not compare yourself to somebody else's shown success. So when I think of YouTube automation and I think about my own journey, it's fraud to me. It really is. It's fraud because it's like create your content and who resonates with it will resonate. Imagine if you have a YouTube video for your business. Let's go the entrepreneur route. If you have a YouTube video, a YouTube channel for your business, and you get 10 new subscribers in a week. 10 new subscribers in a week. Think about your core product that you sell and imagine a 10% conversion on those 10 new subscribers. That's one person. If your product is $500 and they convert and purchase that $500 product, is that not success? That you've had to make one video, post it, and it's on there forever. And if it's done correctly and formatted in a smart way, it will be evergreen. And every time somebody searches for that keyword phrase on Google, it will come up. And these 10 subscribers came from only 1 week. Like, We have to start breaking it down and stop comparing ourselves to the metrics, and also stop finding worth in ourselves, right? Because that sometimes happens. It crosses over. It no longer stays with, this is my business. These are numbers, right? This is a numbers game over here. This has nothing to do with my worth. This has nothing to do with my greatness as a human being. These are two totally different things. This is something that I create. And yes, it reflects heavily because this creation comes from me, but it is not you. And I think that's what stifles a lot of people and what makes people chase these high metrics and these unimportant metrics, right? A lot of people will say, even to me, it's like, well, you only have 9,000 subscribers. Well, yeah, I took 5 years off of YouTube. There are many reasons. I never took YouTube serious. It was a hobby. So I got 9,000 subscribers from a hobby, right? That's powerful to me. And there are things that I've learned along the way that I absolutely have taught people and will continue to teach people. But anybody looking at those type of numerical metrics are missing a key point. They're missing the mark in terms of their analysis of what this is. And at the end of the day, YouTube has afforded me a great advantage and gift of being able to connect with people, right? I still have friends to this day that I met through YouTube when I was in Korea, right? Like, I still have people in the comments saying, I've been rocking with you since Korea. Like, you know what I mean? I actually, this is real personal. I actually had a woman that my ex was cheating with find me through my YouTube channel. That's a whole nother series. YouTube is very powerful, and you take away from your experience when you try to speed up the process, when you try to automate it. Like, stop automating and go through the journey. It's just like locks. When I started my locks, it's like, oh, should I do lock extensions? And I know a lot of people go through this crossroads because it's like, I don't know if I want to go through the awkward stage. I don't know if I want to go through the building stage. I got to wait. It's going to take forever. And all the people that I spoke to who actually committed to the processes, and myself now included, don't take that away from yourself. Do not take that away from yourself, because there are things that happen during that process, I promise you, that will change your life. They will change your life. So like, for instance, you may have an investor, right? If we're talking about business, you may have an investor who's like, I really vibe with them. I really like them. I want to learn more. I'm subscribed. I want to check it out. And then they started to pay attention to the comments. All they have to do is go read in the comments. All they have to go do is look at your videos. If you've just started and you have 3 videos, but they rock with you, they vibe with you. They've been looking for someone like you to invest in, but they're going through the comments and they're like, it's a little spammy. It's a little body. How do they have this many comments? Right? This is not adding up. And then they realize something's off here. This is not organic. This is not authentic. And then they start to make realizations in their mind. This person bypasses the process. I've heard people say that to me. I'm not making this up, which has turned them off of people, turned them off of working with people. Just to having conversation with somebody in the way that they speak, in the way that they live their life, they don't want to go through the process. Well, I'm not going to invest in anybody who doesn't want to go through the process. I'm not going to do it. So what? You lose an investor, you lose a mentor, you lose a network because you wanted to bypass the process. And that's what YouTube automation screams when I see it, at least, and other people. So this is a message to small business owners, aspiring influencers, anybody with something to say, anybody with a YouTube channel. Don't steal that experience from yourself, because you think that your small metrics don't add up, or you want to jump the line. It's not worth it. So this has been my spiel about YouTube animation, automation. Oh, again, Broadcast Beyond Belief. We are launching at the very beginning of April. I am so excited. The links will be in the description once it goes live. I would love to have you there if you are interested. I'm going to do a video fully on that. So you'll be able to tap in and see what juices are going to go on over there. Okay. But I hope that this helps someone. If it did, please like, share, and comment. You know, it's nothing wrong with asking for that, as long as it's real people. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.